Yeah. All right. Wow, everybody, look at this. Look at this. Wow, this is one of those moments where you have to get the expression. Look at this. Look at this beach. Look at the water. It's like Kool-Aid. Beautiful, beautiful. And now we're at the main buffet, so show what we got. We got a basically
flashback.
I am in a country filled with wonder, confusion, and mixed emotions for a lot of people. This is a country which a lot of you could not even enter if you wanted to, let alone be able to stay in a facility like I am, making this one of the most unknown and misunderstood countries in the world. Everybody, today, we're in the República de Cuba. We are here in Cuba, yes. Located only about 80 miles south of Florida, this is a country which is locked off to, well, a lot of Americans and a lot of the world. I've been able to pull some strings to not only enter the country, but we're gonna show you a little bit of what our experience actually is gonna be in Cuba over this series. So in a country known for its beautiful people, its beautiful nature, and I don't really know what else it's known for besides like coffee and rum and all that stuff. So let's find out. So I arrived at my resort last night around 12 a.m. It was dark, this is slow season, and me and about 4 other guests get to this resort being like, we must be all alone. There is nobody here. Everything is absolutely slow. It is absolutely crazy. So this is actually not my first time going to Cuba. My last time though was about 5 or 6 years ago. And for those of you who may or may not know, Cuba as a country has gone definitely through some economic and other hardships over the years, including currently. They've currently been suffering quite a bit due to inflation, due to impact of current and certain global events. So that being said, you cannot expect North American level amenities or North American kind of, cultures or expectations here. So you may hear me use the term something like, well, it is Cuba, and I say that respectfully. I say that as a measure of course, being in a different country, different culture, you need to adapt to the local standards. And by all means, does that not take away from the local people, from the culture, both of which I have gotten to experience quite a bit in Florida, ironically, as well as in this country here. The people are very passionate, the people very, very hospitable, and so I definitely look forward to exploring Cuba a little bit with you in these videos. So currently I am in Cayo Santa Maria, which is basically Santa Maria Key. So think of like the little Florida Keys, a little series of islands. So we're kind of in the center, kind of north. We're quite away from any big cities, and this is pretty much where we're going to spend our time. On a, what they call an all-inclusive resort, which again, definitely not having our North American standards, whereas prior in Cuba, I've been to a couple other cities. Surprisingly, already talking about those different standards and those potential shortages, like the bars, like literally all the bars not having like actual lemons or limes. They weren't having like mint or mint leaves or anything like that. So yeah, I don't know, it's gonna be interesting. But that being said, I walked around a little bit last night with some the individuals that got dropped off, and I slept. So let's now get up, let's go. I'll tell you a little bit more about the resort where I am, where I'm staying, kind of see what this place is all about. So stepping out of my room right here, we do see the beautiful ocean. This area is specifically supposed to have some of the best beaches in Cuba. Cuba itself is known for its gorgeous beaches and all that anyway. Besides that, we have some trees and all that stuff. So this is our little view from our hotel room, which it looks very, very nice. I do look forward to experiencing some of this today, maybe some sunshine. I'm staying in the Grand Memories Santa Maria hotel and or resort. Specifically, we're on what they call the sanctuary side. So we're in the more upscale area of the hotel, which is adults only. We're supposed to have our own pools, our own bar. I'm open-minded. I'm expecting a Cuban experience, or like all-inclusive resort experience. So I know what to expect. I'm sure we're gonna have fun regardless. So we got 7 days. Let the action begin.
So it is definitely very quiet around here. It is, like I said, slow season, but definitely slow, especially right now at about 10:30 in the morning. What I am going to do is, a couple things that you have to do, or standards you should have when you go to an all-inclusive anywhere. First, we are going to go and book our a la carte restaurant reservations. Now, being part of the sanctuary, they call it, or again, the more exclusive place, I'm supposed to have preferential reservations or I think unlimited reservations. So if I wanted to go to an a la carte restaurant, I believe I should be able to every single night. We'll get more details about that. The actual resort itself, like I said, man, there is nobody here. Like, there's more workers than there is guests, but I don't know, like I said, maybe they're just all asleep. That being said, so let's go book some reservations for our a la carte restaurants. We found out where the buffet was last night, which we'll be going to obviously later on, so there'll be lots of food, don't worry. And I also need to find out where the gym is. I need to get some water. You don't like drink, the water's not potable, but I can go to any bar and get it. Yo necesito el agua y reservación por restaurante. So, vámonos. So I'll give you an update, but I'm remaining positive. I'll start with first the pluses. So first off, I tried my first time having infused papaya and water, or pineapple water. Both were very delicious. I really like the pineapple. Pineapple's piña es mi favorita. So this is what's going on. So I walked over there, talked to all the people. Apparently there's no dinner reservation guy for today, despite being told that there would be today, so that's fine, so I have to wait till tomorrow. But apparently maybe I'll do it through what they call the butler in the sanctuary under the more exclusive side, so we're going to investigate that. And apparently, according to the guy, which is very different than what I booked with, he said, well, there's actually no gym here. It's in what they call the market, which is off the resort, and is not included. So I'm also going to inquire about that, because that's a little, I'm going to say my words. Let's find out. So we actually are here now at the market, and we had a little bit of transferring, but I feel great about everything. I talked to people, we got all our a la carte reservations, found out where the gym is, which is included because we are here at Sanctuary, and in this market is apparently where the gym is located. So we do have a couple restaurants that you obviously buy, and then there's a couple shops around. But yeah, here are some friends, so we're gonna check this on out. And I just wanna see the gym and get the hours. That's really why I came here. So I need to go work, and then I'll come back and hit the gym later probably. But yeah, so let's see what this little market has to offer, which is officially off resort. And this is the gym where we'll be spending a good few hours here over the next week. So it's pretty small, pretty basic, but I got no complaints. Open to 7 to 7 apparently. Some other people said 9 to 5, so somewhere in between there. So yeah, I'm gonna be back here shortly after we get some work in, and then we'll go to dinner. So I'm good with it. So far, I have no complaints, so yeah. I'm excited. Cuba. El pollo es the essential instrument in Cuba. Yeah. All right. Wow, everybody. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. This is one of those moments where you have to get the expression. Look at this. Look at this beach. Look at the water. It's like Kool-Aid. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, and just because that beach is so beautiful, I'm gonna go change. We're gonna sit out there for a bit. Gotta say, guys, some of the best waters I've seen, some of the most beautiful beaches really are here in Cuba. True paradise, and compared to the other places I've been before, I do have to agree. I do think these are some of the nicer beaches in Cuba, which is again what this area is really well known for. So, woo! Anyway, we're gonna get a little sunshine because it looks awesome. Went out to the beach, got way too much, like literally I was there for like an hour, total hour of sun exposure. The rest of the time I was on my computer. Guys, look at this, I actually got a burn. See that red mark? Like on my neck? It's crazy. And on my arm, like you can see a tan line. Which is nuts, because I thought I had a little bit of a base, but those UV rays are so strong. Definitely lots of sunscreen. I did put some on my face, so I think I got saved, but sunscreen tomorrow. We are on our way to dinner. This is the exquisite, exclusive a la carte restaurante in Sanctuary in the executive area tonight. So let's go see what they have, and if it's no good or it's not what I'm feeling, I'm going to the buffet. Vamos. We are having a lobster dinner tonight. This is a special dinner. Check this out, guys. This is our bread. This is the breadstick. Hold on, like this. I'm trying to crush this. Let me do this. Like, this is it's not edible. I'll put it that way. So we're off to an interesting start, but lobster dinner nonetheless, and there's a special seating, one seating, so literally it's a big long table of everybody, and we'll see what this is all about. Hopefully it's just quick, and then I can head off to the buffet, because I think that's where we're gonna end up, but we'll see what it's all about. Lobster dinner in Cuba. No guys, all right, we've been waiting for about an hour. It's a long time, so I'm gonna try the bread that is very hard and bounces, just for the fun of it. I mean, it's just bread that's been sitting out all day. That's it. So things are getting started. We have a little antipasta table, which I got some mangoes, some papaya, some piña, which I'm gonna bust out some tahini with. I brought my own tahini. Bring your own condiments in Cuba, we'll put it that way. Tahini.
Nice.
We'll try the pineapple. Not bad. Actually, it's very good.
Yes, that's what we're doing Friday. Tomorrow we're just going to
Tahini?
Friday.
Get his tattoos.
Yeah.
Here?
Yeah.
Perfecto. Papaya?
Yeah, for his motorcycle course.
Yeah, I would have given that to you before the
Yeah.
motorcycle.
So I gave her the motorcycle course specifically so I could
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, well, it's already paid for. He's like,
That was good. And some mango.
I might take the motorcycle course. No, I was like, the only time I got it was mom with a heart. He's like,
That is also very good. And I got no complaints. Round two. That's the best thing ever. Thank you, God. Pineapple and tahini, guys. I'm a simple man when you have pineapple and tahini. Round three. Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. And our lobster has arrived. Looks alright. Smells like garlic butter. I'll try it. It's actually a pretty good sized lobster and lobster tail, which is cool. Again, this is a warm water lobster, spiny lobster. It is
You want to see a real lobster?
a little stuck in there, but that's what it's all about.
That's the full 50-pound.
Okay, so show her because
It's not bad. It is definitely warm water lobster, cooked with butter. It is grilled. I'm not gonna lie. It is pretty good. I approve of the lobster. Were you bored after 7 days? We actually got another lobster, lobster number 2. That's the benefit of having friends, so not gonna lie, pretty good. And now we're at the main buffet, so show what we got. We got a basically charcuterie We have salad station, limited. Lots of fruit flies, but nonetheless. Here we have some like pre-made salads. Over here we have some cooked vegetables, roasted. Here we got some bruschetta thingy things. Here we have breads, desserts, and some great and delicious looking fruits. Definitely gonna get some more of that here in just a moment, my favorite. Some more desserts over here. Over here we have a made-to-order pasta station. There you go, that's pretty interesting. Then we have some fried fish. We have a rice and pork, mashed potatoes. Here we have a made-to-order grill, so we'll grill our meats. That's awesome. Here we got some pork loin, some chicken legs, some plantains, some rice, some veggies. We have some apparently sweet potato, some more chicken, some rice. Here we got a seafood. So this is a grilled, made-to-order seafood here. It looks not too bad. And then we have some more kind of different chicken, sweet potatoes, and pork dishes. So cool. Got some salad, which I'm all about. Got some delicious looking fruits, what I'm all about. And I got some grilled chicken and fish, which I'm all about. I have a great big combination of different sauces. So yes, I brought a whack of condiments from North America because that's what you do. So long story short, I'm just gonna eat. Well, listen, I'll eat the salad by myself. You guys know what this is all about. Delicious. So we got some chicken, pollo, with some way too much sauces. Just like at home. Spicy, horseradish, everything I made. Delicious. And I like that it's all made to order. This is some tilapia. That is very fishy, that's for sure. Chicken with the spices and everything. Very good. I'm gonna be coming here a lot, guys. I like hot food, made to order, fresh, just the way you want it. Here we got our fruit. This is a guava. That one wasn't very sweet. This friggin' giant slice of mango. Oh yes. That is ripe and delicious.
This sounds like French to me. That's what I'm like.
Pineapple.
Well, it's like, what do you say in Costa Rica? Something about being strong. He's like, 4. I'm like, oh, that's strong. He's like, oh, you speak Spanish? I'm like, you know. Yeah.
So good. Another salad. We got some chicken and stuff cooking. And this is exactly what I want. Just fruits, vegetables, lean meats, guys. That's all I need to be happy. Todos to the end. A little more salad, tomatoes, and green peppers. And of course, some more fruit, guys. This is amazing. And I have some chicken cooking, and that's gonna be it for today. Best thing ever. I don't need anything else in life. Pineapple and tahini, I can die a happy man. And I got some more grilled chicken. That's the last of it. That's all we're gonna have. Smells good. All right, so to recap, day one, let's start it off, a little bit of exploration. We saw the beach. We saw a little bit more of the resort, actually seeing it for the first time. We saw there are some other people around. We had some I mean, we saw the gym, we saw the little market, so we figured all that out. Definitely there was a couple times there were some pretty big pieces of like miscommunication. I didn't show you guys, but leading to the lobster dinner, there was like legitimate, like we had a reservation as of earlier, then we didn't, and almost like people getting like agitated, upset when we're like, I'm just like, guys, like either we're eating or we're not, like I'll go to the buffet. So that was a whole kind of ordeal, but anyway, we did end up having a lobster dinner. The lobster actually exceeded my expectations. It was very good. It's like the spiny, you know, like the southern warm water lobsters, and it was good. I've had lobster a couple years ago in Cuba. I remember being not great. Tonight was good. Any of the fruits I had, like the pineapple stuff, was exceptional. I really enjoyed the buffet, guys. It's super simple, but like they had ripe, delicious fruits. The pineapple was exquisite. The mangoes were great. Both were really ripe. We had, I had all that freaking chicken, way more than I anticipated. The vegetable options, although quite limited. I mean, I had green peppers, I had tomatoes, it was fine. Brought some, low-calorie Italian dressing with me. I brought all my hot sauces, which I love, guys. Mixing up some like mustard, some different hot sauces, and all that little bit of ketchup, all that combination, a little horseradish. I'm bringing my different keg spices, and like I love that. I love to eat foods with lots of flavor, doused in sauce, and it's something I really enjoy get to do when I'm at home, because when I'm on the road doing the normal food challenge videos, I don't bring condiments, and I don't, I eat what the restaurant has, you know what I mean? I don't get to eat my own foods the way I want them, I guess. So that's why I enjoy being home sometimes, and I got to do that today pretty much. So that's pretty cool. So overall, the day was nice. Great friends. I met so many people here today that are fans and friends and members of the channel. So really appreciate the ongoing support. So that was a recap of day one. Overall, I think the biggest takeaways is, I would say, there's a lot of miscommunication between staff on the resort, but everything worked out. Todo está bien, and I'm content. And the sun was super hot. The beach was also beautiful. So yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna get a little more work done. Today went a little easy on the work, still got a little bit done. We're gonna do some now. And that's about it. So we'll head out tomorrow. With that, buenas noches.
Good morning, everybody. Day 2 in Cuba. I gotta say, I'm about to show you what I'm looking at, and all I can say is I really do feel like I am actually in a tropical paradise. This is absolutely amazing. There's also a little lizard up here. He's the most prettiest lizard I've seen here in Cuba. I don't know if you can see him up in the corner. Up by the bird's nest. No, he's bright blue though. Very pretty. Maybe, I don't know. Up there, blue, green, nonetheless. Everybody, look at this. This is just absolutely stunning. And I don't think the camera is going to do it justice. But just the way the water is over here, like the beach. Look at this. Look at that water. Look at that freaking multi-tone water. The way the water is, the way just the trees, the palm trees, the way the sun is hitting all this vegetation. Honestly, this is gorgeous. So going into day 2, what we did learn from day 1, definitely in regards of food, the a la cartes can be actually really good. The buffet is also very solid so far. We do have an a la carte reservation for today. I believe it's actually a Mexican restaurante, which is very interesting. I'm excited, I guess, and a little curious and a little, I'm gonna leave my expectations very just open. I'm not gonna go into it with much of an expectation. I'm gonna do some work here. I know these UV rays are so strong. We gotta put on sunscreen everywhere, even we're gonna get out here for more than like 5 minutes. But yeah, that's about it. So let's start day 2. I'm gonna go do some work, enjoy this beautiful weather, and man, it is such a beautiful day. So I'm sure we're gonna have to get to the beach or the pool for at least a little bit at some point when we need a little bit of break. So we'll do that in a bit. Until then, I'm gonna be on my computer doing some work.
All right, so here what's up. We worked all day. They went to the gym, did about an hour of 55 minutes fast cardio, quick deload workout. Now we're at the Mexican restaurant, about to get our menu, hopefully here, and we'll see what they have to offer here, and we'll kind of go from there. So that's been the whole day. It rained this afternoon, so I didn't do anything besides work, and now it's sunny, and let's eat. Appetizer is a fish taco, which is a breaded fish. It's literally the same fish they have over at the buffet. They're just put in a tortilla. Then it is a bean soup of some sort, followed by the regular taco, fajita, or burrito as the appetizer. Apparently they make the tortillas in-house, which is interesting. I decided to go with a beef taco because I can't get beef at the buffet. Burrito, fajita, meh. They don't know, the waitress doesn't know if they have salsa or any hot peppers, but we'll find out. Luckily, I do. That's what we carry our little bag for. But yeah, so we'll see what that's all about. I actually just skipped the appetizers also. I'm gonna go straight to the taco, and then I'm heading right next door to the buffet, because that's what I wanna have. But yeah, guys, it's after 7 p.m. Haven't eaten today. Just worked out and worked. And it's kind of my normal day, to be honest with you. And then usually I eat pretty good sized portion of food, as my meal before I go to bed. So get some food here shortly and we'll get eating. All right, so the taco has arrived. So this is the beef tacos. Kind of a cross section there. Looks interesting. So the one thing I'm intrigued about is there is no salsa or spicy peppers. All right, so we'll give it a shot. I have an open mind. I am very curious because these tortillas are definitely handmade. So there's a little bit like crisp to it. There's a little bit of this cabbage. The beef, I don't know what it's seasoned with. There doesn't appear to be any sauce in it. So it's just meat and tortilla, but let's give it a shot. Okay. So I mean the tortilla, it tastes like a bread, as funny as that sounds. I mean, it definitely doesn't taste bad. I wouldn't necessarily call it, Mexican tasting by either authentic Mexican or North American standards. I do have me some salsa picante, such as this one here. This is actually a kind of like a very spicy Carolina Reaper taco sauce, so I'll try this on it. Dump this on. Not bad, but not like a taco I've ever had before. And for the heck of it, con salsa, está bien. While I think more people describe it as like a pita, like it's kind of crispy, and not a taco by North American standards, it is good. So, I'll take it. And the buffet tonight, we have some vegetables, some grilled pineapples, different salads. We have different kind of pre-made salads. It's good, taco's good. We have our more vegetables here. Oh, look, guys. Pimiento roja, I'm excited. Red peppers. Actually have lettuce tonight, that's interesting. Some more meats, charcuteries, all that good stuff. Heading over here, we have a plantains, some two pastas. We have kind of the sweet potatoes. This is some chicken, some pork, rice. Oh, look, corn. That's interesting. Interesting. Sweet potatoes, fish, mashed potatoes. Basically the same things. We have our pescado. Look, we actually have beef tonight. Look, I could have got over here. But chicken, pork, beef for the grilled, made to order for me. So, and then over here we actually have some more solid piece of chicken and some pork chops. And yeah, so pretty much the same. And then same bread section, made to order pasta station, the desserts. And then all the fruits, la fruta, mi favorita, so love it. So, the buffet's pretty much the same as, yesterday, and I'm totally okay with that, to be honest. Like I said, I'm happy with what we got. Try a little corn. I mean, it's corn on the cob. Even though it's cold, it's still pretty good. I got myself a fish, tilapia fillet, and then I have some chicken being cooked for us, and a pork chop, which I'm going to try today. Of course, I have some fruits, some mangoes, some pineapple, a little guava, and I have a salad. So, of course, me with all my condiments, my accompaniments, I brought myself some dressings. Was it Tony Satcherin's or whatever? Some Cajun seasoning, tilapia. I mean, I really have nothing else to say about it. It's Tastes good. I love the fact that I can just cook to order. I can then add all my sauces, my accompaniments. This is a very spicy Cajun style sauce. But besides that, delicious. And do you know what these vegetables taste like? Vegetables. Exactly what I wanted. And what you have to realize is everything is coming locally. So the items you're getting here, like it's what's in season, you know what I'm saying? So the mangoes you're getting because it's mango season. Why there's so many tomatoes? There's tomato season. Why is there so many green peppers? Because it's pepper season. And again, I'm a happy man. I'm very simple. Then we have all our fruits. So try some more of this guava again. That wasn't bad. It was pretty ripe. I had some yesterday, and it wasn't ripe. Which guavas are kind of gotta be ripe, you know? And the guava they have here are like big green on the outside, pink on the inside. Very different than like a guava you see in Mexico, which are basically all yellow. Of course, our pineapple, mango. But I'm jumping into the tahini. That's my favorite. And it was funny, I actually had the, I guess like the manager or supervisor of this buffet come up to me, and he's from Mexico. He's gonna laugh if I show him I had my tahini. Good mango, I swear. Just, that's all I need in life, guys. Tropical fruits, vegetables, and animals. When I'm in Mexico, I pretty much eat pineapples every day. This is going to be no different. Oh my god. It's still the best thing ever. If you're not familiar, tahini is chili en polvo, con limon, con sal. It's salt, lime, and chili powder. And the way the salt and acidity highlights the sweetness of those tropical fruits. Magical. Alright, so, I'm not gonna lie. So anyway, long story short, I got some more vegetables, which is good. I got some more fruit, which is good. My pork chop is finished. So I might as well try it while it's nice and hot. You know what? I put some Montreal steak spice on it. And it tastes great. Dipped in my hot sauce, and it tastes great. Now that I got my food, I got no complaints. And I did get my grilled chicken. By the way, guys, I love peppers. Definitely my favorite uncooked vegetable. Let me know your favorite in the comment down below. I think they're great, guys. There's red peppers, green peppers, yellow peppers, orange peppers. I have a sauce concoction, a horseradish, some different sauces, including some Carolina Reaper. Alright, I also got 2 pieces of beef, since it's on the buffet tonight. So, it's just kind of a grilled beef. So they do cook beef in Cuba well done. Well done. But, despite being well done, a little bit of Montreal steak spice. Tastes great. Now fruta. I do like mangoes. In fact, I said mangoes used to be my favorite fruit, but now it's pineapple. Oh man. Alright, we're getting to the end, so I got a couple more of these little corns. Still cold, but whatever. And I got 2 more pieces of chicken, a little piece of pork, and a little piece of pork off of the loin, which I normally haven't been getting. And that pork are like this here. They're big chunks of roast pork, but this one has the most, like the littlest fat on it. They're super fatty, super greasy. I'm sorry, this is ice cold. Like ice cold. Not often I won't eat things, but I'd rather not get sick. I'll risk a little bit of cross-contamination, but you only gamble so far. I do gotta say though, I do like that corn. Like some chicken action. Of course, the grilled chicken. And then the pork off the grill. I just call it a pork chop. Still good. Surprise, surprise. More fruit. That guava is not as sweet as the other one we had earlier. And those are some good mangoes. Now this pineapple, no dulce. Not very sweet. But we'll fix it up. So good. A little more tomato, a little more cucumber. I got a little bit of cooked cabbage. This is a bite of that pork roast I had earlier. Not the last one I just had. Fatty pork shoulder, how can you go wrong? And here's a piece of sweet potato, which they're the Caribbean sweet potatoes, so they're like purple. Interesting. And then of course our fruit. You know what's going to happen with that. Music.
All right, so to close out day 2, because I forgot to do this last night. You know, overall, I feel like I'm settling in. I now like have an understanding of the operations. I have an understanding of the expectations. The buffet is essentially always going to be the same, which is what I found prior in Cuba. I was also and am also totally okay with that. Again, if you're okay with what I'll call like the basics or kind of simplicity, you're going to be totally fine. And I am totally fine with it. I have an array of sauces and condiments and spices, so I can make things kind of taste the way I want it. And you're going to be seeing me eat a lot of fruta y vegetales y carne, you know, which is, you know, porco y pollo, and apparently even some carne de res. The Mexican a la carte, although like I said, I would definitely not call it Mexican by any means, and even all my friends here that I talked to that had like the actual appetizers, I just went straight to the entree. You know, there was nothing really making it Mexican besides they were calling it Mexican. They were calling the items tacos, and they were serving, you know, the meats on their tortillas, which they did make here, but I would really just call a flatbread, because even they were a flour. It tasted literally just like a pita bread, like a traditional pita bread that was kind of baked cooked a little crispy, I guess, like grilled crispy. Because even like I, who have handmade corn tortillas before, like they come out looking like what I would consider tortilla, either in Mexico or North America. I've learned also that people, if they do not know, will just say no. Like this is the exact example. So I was at the Mexican restaurant. I asked the lady, like, do you guys have some chili picante, or do you have any, like the spicy chilies or salsa picante? Do you have anything? She said no. And then they came, when like my plate of food came with my taco, they had little bits of habanero on it. And so I went up to her on the way out, like jokingly, be like, you lied to me, like what are you talking about? And she said, oh, I just didn't know. Because even at the table when it arrived, I said, it's chili habanero. And she said, no, just pimiento, like it's just pepper. And it wasn't a case of like for example, in Mexico and Cuba, they call pineapples piñas. In like
the Dominican Republic, they call them ananas. So it wasn't like a case of a labeling it a chile habanero or like a chile picante or a pimiento picante. Because again, I talked to her after, and I even talked to somebody else about it after. It wasn't that case. We get somebody at our door. But yeah, so overall, wherever I was, whatever I was saying, essentially, and we've had a couple other experiences where, again, where either the first day we were told the gym was open certain hours and that was incorrect, or the gym was included in our, package, or it was not. If like there was a nightclub close by, if that was open or not. Basically, long story short, if a staff or somebody is unsure, they're likely just going to tell you no. So I think that was the biggest finding of day 2. That's it. That was day 2. All right, so heading into day 3, assuming you're caught up on day 2 and all that, mixing up my actually some Hecho and Mexico Tang. These are sin azúcar, sugar-free. These are the best things ever. This one is melon, so if you're like, from North America, cantaloupe flavor. But man, I slept in today. I was like literally till 11:30, which is nuts. Anyway, my takeaway starting the day, besides again, we're getting comfortable and assuming you got all the details from day 2. I do want to go to the beach. I gave myself this little bit of like time in the morning to go to the beach before I'm gonna go start working again. So I hope this. I'll still get a little UV ray. Hopefully the sun will kind of come out and get a little nicer in the next 5, 10, 20 minutes. But besides that, it's either Spanish cuisine a la carte tonight or international cuisine. One or the other. I forget which the restaurant is tonight. So we kind of have the expectations. You know what to expect. I'm gonna try to catch a little bit of this high noon sun with some sunscreen. You can tell even from the first day. There's quite a difference, and I only got, minimum sun exposure. And we're gonna go do our cardio, our daily fast cardio, and then we're gonna eat dinner. So that's kind of my normal schedule in all reality. Again, this week-long trip is basically me like living like I would at home, just in Cuba. So yeah, day 3, let's go. All right, so I had a lovely couple hours at the beach, then I had a couple hours working. It has been pouring like rain all afternoon. I just did my 55 minutes of cardio on the stairs. I am actually I'm sweating pretty profusely. It's pretty hot, and then just the humidity. And then, like I said, I haven't stopped moving for 55 minutes. Ready to shower, get ready for dinner. It is dinner time. We have a reservation at the International. I think it's International a la carte. And yeah, it's like. So the sun is starting to come out a little bit. It's still raining, but it's definitely cleared. But it was like the official, the raindrops are still falling in there. It's still raining, good. But it was pouring, like that torrential, tropical rain that just crash, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, let's shower, get cleaned up, go eat some food. So it is 6:30 p.m. Let's go. And dinner has arrived. This is our apparently filet mignon steak. It is cooked not well done as per my request, so we'll see. It looks a little, honestly, I'm thinking that's just blood. I hope the outside's cooked, but we'll see what it's all about. Loud in here, but nonetheless, the options were the beef, the filet mignon. We had a pork with what they call a mojito sauce, but it sounded like a mojo. Or you could get a fish. I got some Montreal-style steak spice, which I am putting onto the steak. I don't have high expectations for generally a lot of the seasonings they do here. It has this red wine sauce, which I got on the side. I'll try that first. I mean, there is a little bit of a red wine taste to it, but it's definitely more like a gravy. Let's dive into this here. I did request it with some red in the middle, which is not standard in Cuba, and sure enough, it looks good. So let's try it. And you know what? I got a little complaints. Admittedly, which is a little weird, got a little coleslaw. It kind of tastes like fish. I don't know what this is. Whatever that red is is on the plate. It tastes like it's something's like rotten. I mean, that is nasty, whatever that red is. It literally tastes like something was like, it's supposed to be like maybe like a puree. No good. The mashed potatoes, in all reality, they taste like they came out, I know that for 100% they're like the package, like the fake potatoes. But I didn't order this for the potatoes, nor whatever that red wine is on the plate. I got it for the steak. And honestly, with some Montreal steak spice, it is good. No complaints. And of course, after this, we're heading right over to the buffet, which is conveniently located right there. All right, at the buffet, we got kind of our cooked vegetables, so peppers, cucumbers. Those don't even look cooked, but the cooked tomatoes, some pineapple. We have some different salads here. We have some normal veggies, which is where I'm going to be at momentarily. We then have all the quesos, the cheeses. Coming over here on the line, we have some sweet potato, we have some chicken legs, we have some rice, we have some more chicken legs, we have some plantain, we have some like kind of a what do you call it? Braised beef, sweet potatoes. Of course, we have our made-to-order fish station. Hola, with different fish today. That's new. Not our tilapia. Permiso. We have our pumpkin. We have some. They called it mass fried pork. That's interesting. Mass fried pork. So some pork looks roasted to me. Then we have more plantains, more of the beef, etc. And then, of course, our made-to-order meat station, which will be there momentarily. Over here we got our breads. Standardly, we have some desserts, which are interesting. Then we have, of course, the fruit, which is my favorite section. The mangoes look good. Pineapple looks mediocre, but hey, we'll be here momentarily with some plantains. That's new. So, and the guava's good. So let's eat. And you already know what time it is, guys. We're here at the buffet. So I made up some special Joel dipping sauce here, which I'll show you all what I brought in my little bag with me. That's maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. I'll show you guys. So stay tuned for that. So I got all ready because I went right away. Got some cooked chicken. Got some cooked fish. Different fish than before. And then I got, of course, me some great big salad. No surprise. Got some fruit, which I'm waiting for them to get more pineapple up there. The one there looks pretty mediocre right now. Trying this fish out. This is really different. Normally they get the tilapia. They didn't have the tilapia today. This fish is significantly meatier. I actually really like it. A little bit of my Cajun seasoning on it. Yeah, I'm impressed. Really impressed. It's kind of more like a slightly firmer haddock. Wow, I'm very surprised. Like normally I only get one piece of fish, and normally more chicken and pork, which I ordered some more pork, but that fish is great. Ordered myself some cooked chicken breast. Obviously I know what that tastes like. Try my sauces, a lot more mustard in it tonight because I was able to get a bottle of mustard from the restaurant. Which in Espanol, I learned mustard is mostaza. No complaints. I'm gonna spice it up a bit, or a lot. I put some extract in with this today, so it's very spicy. It's really very concentrated now. All the flavors. Very good. And lots of kick. Things are moving quick tonight. One, it's a different guy on the grill. Two, got my pork all ready. Literally just finished my chicken, walked up there, grabbed my pork. So no complaints, because yesterday was like, it was slow. We'll put it that way. Also, what I've learned is that the a la carte, never expect to go in there and get anything quick. I mean, your reservation's for 6:30, you're not eating till about 7:30. They joke, the Cubans joke, they call it Cuban time, which is fine. Just a different culture. Just good to know what to expect. And the pork tastes good. Exactly like I expected. No problema. My salad, tomatoes, cucumbers, and peppers with some Italian fat-free dressing. Which honestly, one thing I've noticed, so my digestion here has actually been really, really good. And one thing I'm going to do when I get home, and I did it the other day a little bit accidentally, I think one of the foods I regularly eat doesn't really agree with my body and causes me a little bloating. And I think I've narrowed it down to either potatoes, carrots, or apples. So when I get home, I'm gonna try, eat one of those, wait a couple hours just by itself and see what happens. I tried bread and eggs the other day, and there's no problem. Cucumbers, peppers, tomatoes here are all good. Pineapples, mangoes are good. But apples, carrots, and or maybe potatoes. So I'm gonna find out. Elimination diet. Good way to identify if you have some food intolerances. Then some mango. That's some chopped up, which is better than the whole pieces, so I only got one whole piece. Try the chopped up mango. Ooh, mas dulce, very sweet. Wow, so good. So awesome. Like, eating seasonally is just the best thing ever. And then, you know, a little bit of tahini, and hopefully get some pineapple here momentarily. Rico. I also got some more chicken coming, and I got some, they're gonna chop some peppers, they ran out of peppers. This one's fishier. This is not as good as the one I had earlier. Oh well. It's not bad. And then some more tomatoes and cucumbers. I did get some pineapple nonetheless, so hopefully it's good. And they did get me a few peppers, but it looks like they're not going to put any more out on the line, at least right now. But they have lots of tomatoes and they had cucumbers, and it's all good. All right, now some pineapple. Like I said, I know for a fact, I tried to pick out the best pieces, but some of the pineapples up there were not right. So, like that one's not right, but I know there's some that are up there that are good. Hopefully get some more. Now we eat some mangoes, guava, but a little tahini will definitely help. Give it a shot. Pretty damn good. Not bad. But not the best. But still pretty damn good. A little Splenda though. A little bit of tahini. Turns even a not great pineapple to at least pretty damn good. It is pretty damn good. All right, and I got a little bit of cooked cabbage just to try. This is like some fennel on it. So a really interesting flavor. It's pretty good though. And then, 2 pieces of chicken. That's my favorite, guys. I eat animals. And fruits. Oh. Delicious. My secret sauce I mixed up. Perfect. So good. All right, we're wrapping up soon. I'm not gonna have too much more, but I did get a plate of tomatoes and cucumbers. Delicious. Then you get some more pineapple and some mango. So admittedly, I'd be getting more pineapple, and I tried to pick the best ones, but like I said, what they got up there right now is just not very ripe. But the mangoes are pretty good. So the way to navigate things, you know, just go with what's good, go with what's ripe, go with what's in season. And at the moment, just the specific pineapples they have up there, those aren't ripe, unlike the last days. So make it work. Try this big old mango. Got a little bad spot back. Woo! That is delicious. Oh man. That's one of the best ones yet. Hot damn, that's good. Rico. This is the same one because it got the bad spot. Man, that's so good. With or without tahini. Hot damn, that's so good. Careless whisper constantly. Thank you, Lord Jesus. So good. All right, I can't lie. I put a little Splenda on that pineapple. Cork with tahini. Still so good. So good. All right. Then the last meats I'm gonna have today. A little bit of steak. A little bit of chicken. Whew. I gotta say, damn, that bite of pineapple is good. This one seems a little tougher today. Well, I can't say it's tender, but with my seasonings, it does taste good, but oh well. I got a strong jaw. Got some more of my chicken, my lovely sauce. So good. Ooh. Got a kick to that one. Mixed it up strong. I am excited to say they brought out new pineapples. And I can tell by looking, these ones are definitely brighter. Much better. Much better. I totally tried to pick out all the sweet pieces. Oh man. Woo! This is it. We have more than enough. But this is freaking delicious. All right, and whatever. Like I said, this is the last I'm gonna eat it. Praise Jesus. Best thing ever. My happy place, guys. Just with all my flavors. I have no words. That's how I like to eat at home. And when I'm traveling on vacation, the more flavors, the better. Oh.
Good morning, everybody. Oh man, woo! Let's just say I'm. I don't know. I can't really say I'm feeling like I'm not tired. I'm just. I don't know. I was again. I work late and anyway. I feel a little groggy this morning. Nonetheless. So let's close out day 3. So to close out day 3, the biggest epiphany and realization that I had multiple times, and it's come to me, is just that in Spanish, just like in English, we have different words to describe the same thing. So, examples. In Mexico, agua de mineral, it 100% means like soda water, club soda, sparkling water. And those are again like 3 examples I just said in or in English, which all mean the exact same thing. So here I'm saying agua mineral, and they're like, everybody's kind of just like not, they're like,
not really. You can tell they're kind of like looking at me like, kind of, what's this guy talking about? I think they thought, you know, I was being like some posh guy. Like, imagine going to McDonald's and being like, I want some still water. Like, you know what I mean? When here they call it agua de gaseada or agua de carbonada. So again, like agua, you know, with gas or of gassed, and then of carbonation. So anyway, so that for sure. Similarly with a couple other you know, items and things, just like the cola de dietetica, the Diet Coke, versus again, if you're in my experience in Mexico, Coca-Cola or Coca-Cola sin azúcar or refresco sin azúcar or whatever you want to call it. So that's definitely I think the biggest kind of finding and whatever. And with that, I feel like my Spanish is a bit better again, because there was a couple minutes there where I'm like, why aren't people understanding me? Similarly, though, I will also say I do feel, I think based on the either way I am pronouncing the words, etc., that for some reason, again, my Spanish seems to be a little more effective in Mexico. Just saying, not sure why, but again, I think part of it comes to like the different pronunciations, but different dialects or different accents, I guess, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think the total thing of day 3 was definitely all about languages. The other finding is, I gotta say, you know, I kind of messed up. You know, I worked the day 2 when it was super sunny. Day 3 when it was kind of not that whatever is when I gave time outside, and you got to take it when it's hot, because it started rain. It was cloudy yesterday, then it rained for a while, then just rained all night. The a la carte last night, the international a la carte, man, they actually had a good piece of beef. I just went straight to the beef, straight to the entree. It was cooked the way I wanted to, and it was actually good. I was very I was a little skeptical, I'm not gonna lie. I was thinking like, is it really gonna be that great? Because it said it was filet. It was good. I have no complaints about that. The buffet, as always, no complaints. I got exactly what I wanted. I mean, you know, it's like the buffet logic, right? So if something's not good, even if something's great normally, like the pineapples have been always great until the majority of yesterday. They just weren't great. So eat something else, find something else which is in season, and that is good, like the mangoes and the guava. But yeah, no, I have no complaints in regards to the food. That is now twice, I guess, the lobster and the beef, the a la cartes, which were very impressive. The taco and Mexican night was like that. But anyway, yeah, so that kind of closes off, I would say, day 3. Everyone, going into day 4, it is the hottest day by far. I mean, at like 10 a.m., I guarantee, not only is the sun, you know, just gorgeous and whatever, and the water looks beautiful, but it is like minimum 30 degrees already. It is hot. This is totally, definitely going to be the hottest day so far. So I have some work to do. I also have kind of a bit of a class or meeting I'm kind of on, like, online I'm supposed to attend. So if I'm going to do that, really need to get my stuff together, and I'll have to kind of modify my day a bit, because I want to get to the gym and do some cardio. Yeah. So basically I do like a workout and cardio. Like I do cardio every day, but some days I work out, like a workout, not workout, workout, not workout, you know what I'm saying? Every other day. And then just like cardio every day. You know what I'm saying? So, I just realized this camera setting is way off, so I probably looked all funny. But yeah, so going to day 4, just that I can't believe how fast this goes by. I knew it would, but the fact we only have 2 full days left, and then kind of a half, well, I mean, okay, if you consider today. So we kind of have all today, but like, you know, we only have the day 5, day 6, kind of half day 7, because we obviously head back. So kind of shocking, you know, always goes by so quickly. Yeah, scary. But anyway, I'm gonna get my butt in motion. I think because it's such a nice day and I'm gonna be on my computer for the next little bit, I need to figure out either to go get some sunshine now or sunshine in a little bit before I hit the gym. Might do it now. So yeah, that's about it. It's a nice day. It's day 4. I feel I know what to expect, and I feel pretty settled in. So, yeah. Let's go. All right, things changed, plans changed. So I worked I went to the beach for a little bit, worked for a couple hours. Then I planned to go into the gym and then to do cardio and then to come back and do my meeting and then go eat dinner. Well, long story short, so it's sunny out now again, but we had like torrential rain downpour. There's like puddles of water on the deck. Anyway, long story short, so I couldn't really get to the gym without getting, well, I could have, but I didn't want to get absolutely soaked. So I did the stairs here for 65 minutes. So I got my cardio in. I think, depending on how I feel when I'm done my meeting and or like whatever here shortly, I'm on a little bit of break. I might go to the gym real quick. It's just like deload, so it only takes me like, you know, maybe like 30-40 minutes. I'm getting bitten by a mosquito. So yeah, finish that up. Maybe go do that and then go eat because it'll be dinner time and I haven't eaten yet. And I'm used to not eating till the evenings, but I'm pretty hungry right now. So yo hambre. So that's it. Life changes. You just keep on trucking. All right, and what's in my little sauce seasoning dinner bag? So we got some spicy horseradish. I got a Carolina Reaper hot sauce, which is fortified with million Scoville pepper extract. So you add a little bit, make it nice and spicy. I have 3 other hot sauces, a Dijon mustard. I have a thing of fat-free Italian dressing. I have a thing of ketchup. Believe it or not, though, I really don't eat that much ketchup outside of food challenges and or even food challenges. I really only have them for certain items. I'm not obsessed with ketchup, contrary to popular belief. I have a thing of mustard. Then I have tahini. I have my Splenda. I do have a potassium chloride, salt-free, whatever. Then I have a Cajun seasoning, a Montreal steak spice, and a chicken keg seasoning. And that's what's in my bag. All right, everybody, so I went to the Spanish restaurant. Honestly, I heard with the menu, and it's not even worth giving up the hour it takes to go there, so we'll just hit the buffet. Yeah, it's not really Spanish. It's just renditions of probably everything they have here. So we'll show you what they got. Let's get eating at the buffet tonight, right from the start. So we have all our traditional things here. Pretty traditional here. Looking good. Lots of peppers. We're gonna get lots of those from the start. All our salads, these look pretty the same. Oh, got a fruit salad that looks, well, a little different. Some cooked vegetables right there. Here, this is different. We have some different pastas. We have a different mix of potatoes. We have a roast pork. That's a little different. That's also what they have at the other place. Some chicken, pumpkin. That is also a fish and salt. So salt fish. That's kind of Caribbean. We have a pork stew. That looks kind of interesting. Of course, the other usual items. And over here is pretty much all the same stuff. And some chicken legs, although I'm sure those have been repurposed 50 times. They look kind of intriguing. And then, of course, our usual stations are pre-made. And then we have the usual breads. We have the desserts. Those look interesting today. And then, of course, la fruta, mi favorita. Mangoes, some piña, hopefully they're ripe. Lots of guava tonight. So let's give it all a shot. All right, so we actually get to enjoy some more light because I've been too lazy to actually light any of my meals here. So you guys get a better look at what we're doing. So to start, got some fresh made chicken, some salad. What is different is I got this, which they call a pork stew. This to me looks like a roasted pork. That's exactly what it is. It's not a bad thing. Actually, it's pretty good. It is sitting a lot of oil, but it tastes not bad. Got my signature sauce mix. Pretty good. And the other thing which is different, got this what they call salt fish. It's a big thing in like Jamaican cuisine. See, it's like that style. Yeah, I mean, it's very salty. Yeah, I mean, it's salt fish. Without like kind of the Jamaican style of seasonings, it is salt fish. Not bad. And then I'm gonna actually, I'll eat this chicken and some of this salad. I got a little bit of this fruit salad up there, which is good. Woo, ripe, very, very ripe. But no tomatoes tonight, but I have a lot of peppers. So I got all the peppers, all the pimientos right now, in case I run out. Man, that fruit salad's good. Those mangoes and papayas. Muy bien. So one thing, it's not obvious to everybody. Like, I don't normally bring a bag full of condiments when I go somewhere. It's really only in Cuba you have to. Because they don't have mustards, they don't have ketchup, they don't have peanut butter, they don't have really condiments. Except mayonnaise. They have mayonnaise, sometimes some variations of mustards and stuff, but if you want anything different, you gotta bring yourself. Now we got some chicken with the keg spice on it. Even as this is delicious. I love, even just simple, you know, of course dip it in this sauce. It has the pack of flavor, a punch of flavor. What I find so awesome though is like, in North America, chicken breasts are so expensive. And the fact that like that's the main cut they're using on the grill, awesome. Cool, so let's stop rating, which is cool. Got some more vegetables, some pepinos y pimientos. Got some frutas, some piña, some pineapple, some guava. And then I got 2 types of roast pork, which they had up there. So, let's see what it's all about. So what concerns me is they just brought it out. It's brand new. I saw them just bring it out. And it's cold, man. See, that's why I've been not really eating things off the buffet. I mean, it tastes good. It's just like a roast pork, but why is it cold? You know what is cold I'm totally okay with? Ni vegetables. My vegetables. Delicious. But I'm missing the tomatoes a little bit. Then I got a piece of tilapia, which, you know, historically has been pretty good. Nice and hot and fresh, which I like. Let's give it a shot. Put some Cajun seasoning on it. Honestly, it is very good. No complaints. I think I like actually without the hot sauce better. Just with Cajun seasoning, tastes great. Now let's try some of this fruit. First we'll try this guava, it looks nice and ripe. Dulce, it is sweet. Now this pineapple looks good. Oh yeah, that's a sweet one. Woo! You know what I'm doing? Tahini. Still the best thing ever. And I'm sure this mango's gonna be good too. Not the best one we've had, but it's pretty damn good. This pineapple is straight fire. So sweet. So delicious. All right, now again, got some beef, some pork. Of course, coming off the grill, made to order. See what it's all about. The beef always tastes good. It's always a little tougher, but this one is not quite leather, which is great. There's some Montreal steak spice on it. I'm sure the pork's good too. And I totally jinxed it, because the other piece of beef was the toughest I've ever had. This pork is good. It tastes a little porkier than usual, but total SWF. Just fine. Serves just an insane rush of people at the grill, so I did get myself a salad. And here I got some like little baked sweet potatoes. Maybe it's pumpkin. You know, it's good. It's so oily though. That's one thing I find. They love their oil, or at least they cook a lot. An absolutely massive pile of fruit. Both like the normal pieces, and I got some of this fruit salad on top, which is delicious. As much as I love tahini, I think I might like pineapple or mangoes more without it. Or at least equally as much. But pineapple, tahini is the best. And for the record, this papaya is super good. That fruit salad and all the fruits are bomb. Let's try this pineapple tahini. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Better. I pretty much cut myself off from the vegetables. I did get some more pineapple. It's a new pineapple, looks a little iffy. But I got some papaya, some mangoes, and I got some chicken and a little pork on the way. Now they're out of the breast. Speaking ironically, I jinxed it earlier, but they have thighs, which are boneless. Not bad. Yes, this mango, everybody. Look how ripe it is. It's so ripe, it's like... Wow. Thank the Lord. All right, we got some chicken thighs, some pork. Try the chicken thigh. What would I say? Fresh, juicy, delicious. Get that great flavor of that thigh. A little deeper chicken note. Oh man, 2 pieces of chicken, pile of fruit salad. Gotta say, the guy cooking on the chicken tonight, he knows what's up. Like I said, even all the meats were, juicier than normal. The question is, how is the pineapple? I'll give it a second shot. Not bad, not the best, but all good.
All right, and to close out day 4, Wi-Fi is surprisingly reliable and reasonably fast. Really, I'm quite impressed. Again, a couple years ago, you had to buy every minute, of Wi-Fi you used in Cuba, but it's actually pretty damn good. The other takeaway, the plumbing here is not great at all, and it makes me really be thankful that I have great plumbing at home. Definitely, for sure. I'll just leave it at that. Very good plumbing at home comparatively here. An interesting finding, if you want mint and or lime or lemon juice, just for an example, it's funny how it's only available at select bars. Not a lot of the bars have it. Even some of the bigger bars and lobby bars are less likely to have it than the beach bar. Just an interesting finding. Besides that, definitely take advantage when the sun is shining, because today it is quite overcast and gloomy. I'm sure it'll probably brighten up a little bit, but where yesterday it was so beautiful, I am glad I went to the beach in the morning because it rained in the afternoon. Definitely rained again, incredibly humid. Again, just a great day, and also very thankful I didn't even go bother my time at the a la carte, which was the Spanish. Because like I said, even if you're there at 6:30 right when it opens, you're not getting your food till probably 7:30. And everybody who went said it was the worst night yet. And in their words, food was absolutely horrible. Whereas these same people on the other nights enjoyed it, at least, found it, reasonable with me, and or they enjoyed the buffet. So that's that. I also think, man, I don't know if again, just ironic, but I'm definitely holding a bit of water. Because I've noted that with the way how much I sweat yesterday, I'm noticing it visually today. Obviously, I'm not eating exactly my diet similar to in Canada, same amount of calories but very different food composition. So I'm definitely holding some water, and my digestion I noticed was a little off. I'm not sure if again a certain food I ate, or maybe because I started using my chili extract again. Maybe that's the thing that bothers my stomach. I don't know. But yeah, definitely a little bit of a distension, a bit of water holding, but it's all good. Todo está bien. So that is my final thoughts of day 4, and I cannot believe Amanda Nunes retired. I watched the UFC fight, and we hung out in the lobby bar, listened to music after dinner. So yeah, that was that, guys. So that's it. That was day 4. And thoughts going into day 5. So I'm not gonna lie, I get a little bit of a sore, raspy throat. Now part of it just might have been because
We talked for hours last night after dinner, and just there was a lot of loud music in the lobby bar, so I was kind of screaming a little bit, or like a lot of like not screaming, but you know, loud talking. But I'm not sure if it's just that or from getting a little raspy. So hopefully not getting sick. Here again has been all surrounding working. And admittingly, I've gone very easy on the work aspect. I've definitely been giving myself a little more leisure than I normally would, compared to kind of my other similar work, like desk work adventures, and or when my desk work I'm at home. But that's kind of be expected. That's my own choice, my own decision. Again, I'm adapting more to the language, the terminology, and the I guess just verbiage or slang or word choice they use here in Cuba. So again, I'm finding my Spanish more and more effective, which is awesome. And or I'm even identifying sometimes, like I'm saying these things in Spanish, and at first, the first couple days, because I didn't get a response, I assumed they didn't understand. But the people are understanding, they're just not really responding. Just another finding. But besides that, I don't know, that's pretty it. After the rain, man, there's some cool animals. We've seen some huge snakes. We've seen some huge banana slugs yesterday. They're like that big. I mean, really just today and tomorrow, and then the next day we got a half a day before we head out. So Cuba's been good so far, coming to an end, and those are my thoughts going into day 5.
Hi everybody, so update you on the day. So it was a good day. I mean, I got to see my friends off. I went to the beach a little bit, got a little bit of sun. It was a very nice day, so I got some cardio in, about 45 minutes today. We also went and did a deload workout, so I got a bit of a pump going on. Now we are at the Invitation Sanctuary, you know, special dinner. There is a little bar over there, salad bar I'll show you. Then they have like the entrees, a couple appetizers. To be honest, I think I'm only gonna stay for an appetizer today, which is actually a like sushi salmon. So it's either gonna be good or we're gonna get absolute food poisoning. But the actual entrees, it's basically kind of what they're serving over at the buffet. They say the exact same thing. The chicken's a little different, but the pork and the beef are literally off the buffet line, just with different sauces. So and like the buffet line, as we know, they're not no caliente, they're not hot. So I'm going over there in a minute. I'll show you the little salad bar, or you know, what do they call it? Antipasto, whatever they got up here. And yeah, we'll go from there. So rapido, otherwise I'm going over to the buffet. I ain't waiting around.
So up here we have some pineapple, which this right here looks really nice and ripe. Sandia, starfruit, mangoes, cheese, papaya, a variety of oils, and then bread that is literally mayonnaise, cheese on a baguette. And up here, all oil and cooked vegetables, so all that, you know, but maybe I'll try a couple pieces of fruit. And yeah, everybody sort of arrived. It is actually a smoked salmon. It looks pretty good. I'm a little disappointed that there is, they poured olive oil or vegetable oil all over it. They literally love to pour oil over everything, but I'm gonna see if I can get them without oil, and we'll try it out.
All right, so actually dissecting this a little bit. So it has a bit of a cabbage and cole. Again, the oiled but smoked salmon. I thought it was just like a sushi salmon, but it is smoked, so that's awesome. And it's actually on a little baguette underneath here. So this one is still oily, but I'll give it a bite in totality. Absolutely dousing oil. But with that exception, it's actually good. This is cool. They have some, I think it's mostaza. You got a little mustard or something on the plate. But not gonna lie, this is impressive. Good job, Sanctuary. And yeah, it was that good. I got a second one. Like I said, I'm super impressed. Nobody else has their entrees. They showed me photos of the entrees tonight. Like I said, it's everything from with the exception of the chicken, it seemed like everything from the buffet line. I don't know, this is so good. I'm almost tempted to try the chicken, but I think I'm probably gonna leave it at this, because I think that would be the, you know, I don't wanna get a meal and just not eat it when I know I can get like exactly what I want over there, but this is freaking muy rico. Esta muy rico. It's very, very good. Literally, fat thing of smoked salmon. Toast hard-boiled egg on the plate. Todo está bien. Muy rico. And then our last one, then we're heading out of here. And what I do gotta say is compared to any of the a la cartes, this one here, the Sanctuary a la carte, which again, this is the exclusive area. This is the exclusive one that I get because I paid more. They understand like fast service here, and whereas everywhere else is very slow. Like I said, most places for the a la cartes, you go in, you're not eating for a whole hour. Like you're not getting entree for a whole hour after you arrive. I was able to get this, let's say 10 minutes. No complaints, this is awesome. So, got in the buffet. They have the music really blasting tonight. So there's no tilapia. So we got a bacalaíto. So I've seen this fish in Puerto Rico. But there they take it, they blend it, make it into almost something that looks like a tortilla, and then like deep fry it. So basically they like make a fish patty and then deep fry it. So this does have the skin on. I'm not sure if you're supposed to eat the skin or not, but we'll try it. Oh wow. Okay. So I do have some. I have some of my Cajun seasoning on that piece. This piece doesn't. You know what? It is very good. This doesn't taste fishy. Thank you so much. It's very meaty, very fatty, very rich fish, but it's actually delicious. All right, then of course we got some pimiento y pepinos, some cucumbers, some peppers. Then I got myself quite a pile of chicken, to be honest. And I have my special flavorful sauce in action. Made this muy caliente, made it pretty spicy. So see what it's all about. Still got no complaints. Delicious. All the flavors. Fresh cooked chicken. And then at this point you see me eat lots of vegetables, but nonetheless, some cucumbers, some peppers. I'm a happy man. I got my fat-free Italian on there. For the first time, we got our cup taken. We lost our special sauce, everybody, so we're going to start fresh. That being said, of course we got ourselves our vegetables, some more fruit, and we got some more chicken, and even another piece of fish on the way. So I made sure this time we won't lose our cup again. All right, so we got another bacalaíto. I got a couple, well, technically two small pieces, more than like one piece of pork, and 2 pieces of chicken. And of course I made ourselves another little special sauce. Todo está bien. Yeah, the bacalaíto is great. Try our pork, which I expect to be just like every other time we have pork. Delicious. Getting into this fruit now. So I got a good mouth burn going on. Ooh. I'm going to have to wait a little bit so I can fully taste this, but guava. Está dulce. Oh, there goes the music. That's a big change. Mango. Está bien. Try the piña. Pretty damn good. Con tajín. It's very good.
Closing out day 5. Thoughts, and I don't want to say not surprising. Like everything, it was pretty standard. I do think the one thing that I am realizing, at least this time of year, which again, this is a little bit more like known to be kind of the rainy off season, etc., is you really can't expect to have the full day of sunshine. Every single day we have had, almost every single day we had rain, at least for a little bit. Today's actually quite overcast, and it's a lot colder to colder. I mean, it's, you know, it's probably like 23 right now, maybe 22, 23, whereas that's Celsius, whereas, you know, yesterday it was like 30 degrees by this time. So it's a little cooler today, that's for sure. I would like to get a little bit of the beach time in,
I'm hoping that the center cloud clears up a little bit as we get to the high day, which would be pretty cool. So wouldn't mind that. I haven't actually been in the water, so I need to get in the water just to say I went in it. The water in the beach is just so still. It's crazy, crazy here. We learned that the bacalaíto is an amazing tasting fish at the buffet. I was super impressed with the specifically smoked salmon at the a la carte. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel like I've settled in. If you want anything, I know where to get it. Staff are pretty accommodating. You just kind of got to ask. So, yeah, that's kind of closing day 5. All right, thoughts going into day 6, and this is actually like, you know, our last full day. I think just the biggest epiphanies are just surrounding the weather. When the sun is shining, I take advantage of it, which I like. Usually knew that, but normally when I've been in tropical areas previously, like South Florida, Mexico, etc. Normally, like if it comes to rain, at least when I've been there, it comes and it rains, it pours maybe for an hour or two, and then it's totally cleared up. Hasn't been that way here. Once it's kind of started for the day, it's kind of stayed the whole day. Tomorrow we leave. Kind of like late afternoon, so you know, tomorrow we'll do probably lunch. It'll be the first time we actually do lunch. Otherwise, normally again I just work and exercise and whatever through the day, and then eat at dinner, which is what today will be. It'll be very standard, and I'll show you guys around the resort a little bit here.
All right, so these are our hotel rooms. They're like I don't know, call them compounds, basically just hotel rooms. They're at a resort, you know what I'm saying. If you've been to a resort, you know. Then we have all these actually really well kept gardens and greenery. That is one thing I really have to give them. They have like all the gardeners and stuff, they've done an absolutely excellent job taking care of the gardens, manicuring all the lawns, the green spaces, despite it being such a slow season, where again I will give special accolade to all the gardeners, because whereas with this slow season we have found a lot of areas have been slower, shall I say ignored, shall I say, you know, not kept up. The grounds are definitely being well kept. This is, again, we're in the sanctuary, so this is the exclusive adults only, more luxurious area. This is the pool, so we have a whole pool for this like area that's dedicated. There's a pool bar, and I think that might be even like a little snack bar back there. Over here, we are pretty close to the beach, which I will show you. As it is like very beautiful. Again, it is a bit overcast. Admittingly, the waters are so much more blue, so much more blue when the sun is shining. So maybe it'll make a quick appearance. So literally, you know, we are a minute and a half probably from my hotel room, and now we are heading down to the beach, the playa. Which down here at this bar is one of the few bars where they always have mi minta. They always have my mint, my like actual plant mint, which is the drink I have been getting. Usually it's agua gaseada con minta con limon. So some soda water with mint and or like lime juice or something like that. It's very refreshing. It's kind of like a mojito, sugar free. We got a big KO Santa Maria sign. Thumbnail. We have our gentlemen that they do some foods here. We have our amigo at the bar. Hola, ¿cómo estás? And then here we have La Playa. Está muy bonita. It is very, very beautiful. Again, the waters and the beach are absolutely insane. So, I mean, like I said, I mean, I'm a whole 2.5 minutes or something from the beach. You really can't beat that. And this really is one of the best beaches I have seen. And I have seen, you know, what do you call it? Turks and Caicos, which is definitely up there. The beaches in Cozumel and stuff are definitely up there. But this, when it comes to the actual quality of beach, the white sand, etc., this is absolutely one of the top. The water, this is the roughest I've also seen the water, which is hilarious. Normally it's so still. Like I said, it is windy, but man, the beach is, I mean, just look at that. It looks fake. It looks like it should be fake. So I'm going to change. We're going to come back here in a bit. Again, at least, like, I can still get UV rays, still get sunshine through the clouds. So we'll get some. It is warming up, and yeah, no complaints. So with that, heading just back up the path from the beach. Here we have kind of the main sanctuary lobby. So this is where they do kind of the official check-in, and there's a bar in there, and they do offer. So I found out they're doing a what they call a Cuban party in there. So they're setting up Cuban music, and they will have Cuban food at the lunch buffet dinner in there tonight. And then at the a la carte, it's a Cuban menu. So we're gonna check it out. Hopefully it's good. Like, I understand they just repurpose things as much as they can, which is totally cool. I appreciate that. I don't blame them. And I asked the lady, and she, you know, it's like, is it gonna be authentic Cuban? Jokingly, she's like, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you. And while it's still not 100% sunny, still a little overcast, the sun is definitely out a lot more. So been working for the last little bit, but let's go to La Playa and get some sun on our pretty much last day. All right, everybody, so we actually had a lot longer, a bit longer at the beach than I anticipated when the sun did come out. So we had a little sunshine today, which is cool. I'll probably be seeing that tomorrow and whatever. There's blood from mosquito. So the beach was great. Had some, met like so many people here that are followers, friends of the channel. So it's been great to meet, hang out with all of them. Like, pretty impressive, actually. It really goes to show, you know, I should probably do some more events in Canada. Let me know if you'd like to see that down below. That being said, we are at the a la carte. This is the Cubano night, the night of the Cuban cuisine. So this is the one night, even though the entrees and the appetizers and everything is literally identical. It is identical to everything they have over at the buffet. It is nothing we haven't seen before. And everybody says it's not authentic. That's what we're gonna do. Oh, gracias. So to start, we have the chicken salad. So this is not like a green salad, but like a chicken with mayonnaise and pineapple. The server said this was her favorite. And again, everybody I've talked to, the servers, the staff, they all said this is not authentic Cuban. But this is the one night that, even though I didn't want this is according to her the best. I don't want the entrees, but according to her, I took the pork. That was the best one. So we're gonna try it because this is the Cuban night. So this is the closest we're gonna get to, well, I can't even say Cuban cuisine, but hey, I'm here to try it and listen. So let's dig in, and then we're gonna go to the buffet. So I appreciate the lovely staff, and let's see what this is all about. And for this, I'm gonna have it as is. I'm not gonna bust out my sauces or anything. We're just gonna try it as it's intended, or at least served to be. So we have some poquito pimientos, so we have some little peppers on top. Again, there is some piña, there is some carrots, and then a cold chicken in a mayonnaise. So I'll get a little bite of everything. There's a little of this red sauce on there. I don't know what that is. I'll get that too. See what it's all about. You know what? It's a lot better than I expected. No, let's be honest. So it is actually oddly warm. That being said, there was a little cabbage in there also. It's chicken and pineapple covered in mayonnaise, and that's like almost like a ketchup. Interesting. For barbecue sauce, very sweet. I gotta say, for somebody who's not a great big fan of, you know, mayonnaise, it's pretty good. All right, and then just as I asked, so huge shout out to the staff. That was awesome. They were very quick. This is our. Whoa. Whoops. Let's not do that again. I'll just leave that in. There's an outtake for it. So, as I was saying, huge thanks to the staff. But just as I requested,
They were very quick. So here we got our Cuban pork entree. So we have some fried pork, which is not warm. Mashed potatoes, a little bit of a papas fritas, a French fries with a little bit of ketchup, and beans, and a little bit of a, looks like coleslaw. First, let's try the beans. Red beans and rice. A little saltier too. Red beans and rice, interesting flavor. Let's try this cabbage coleslaw looking thing. Oh wow, it's actually like more like a sauerkraut, pickled, kind of fermented. Pretty good. Try the mashed potatoes. Same mashed potatoes we had before. The real moment of truth. So this is a deep fried pork chunk, basically like a chunk of pork shoulder, deep fried. Now this is very, very comparable to, well, this is across a lot of cultures, but like Puerto Rican food also. Definitely a lot of Caribbean food. They do a lot of kind of cerdo frito or porco frito, pollo frito. You know, and let's try this pork as is. I mean, listen, it's fried pork. Is there a lot of fat in it? Yeah. Is it juicy? No. But you know what you're getting. It's totally fine. I use that little bit of ketchup we got. And just like that, it's that much better. So like everything about today is different. We had a full course of the a la carte. We had an egg. The main buffet line is actually broken at the moment, so they are doing the normal like fried meats like this, which we're gonna go get more of real quick because that is definitely gonna get super busy later. And then they also have fried rice station instead. Here, because they're doing fried rice, I got myself an egg, of course with my soft yolk. I think the guy did he did a good job. Yep, that is a nice yolk. Preserving that. Oh yeah. Exactly what I wanted. Yeah, there you go. There's that nice runny bit. Let's see. Get my salt up in there. Oh yeah. Oh, that is good. Very delicious. Even better than I imagined. I do have 2 little pieces of bacalao, the fish. I have a lovely plate of vegetables, which I got some coleslaw on this. Coleslaw is similar to the head of the other buffet. They have onions for the first time, which is new. And I do like me some delicious cebolla. So I mix up some more special sauce, have some pork. I think this will be nice and spicy. Oh yeah, I got some heat. 2 more little pieces of pork. Now, I wasn't gonna get this, but I have a little bit of my extra sauce left, so I'll mix that on up. Otherwise, I probably would have got a piece of fish. The pork's not bad, don't get me wrong. But what I did get is a big, huge plate of fruits. A little mango, a little papaya, lots of pineapple.
To close out day 6, it was funny, you know, just it was the weirdest buffet food night. Like it was the one day everything changed. Whereas I said, the buffet regular line was closed. They had fried rice. Oddly enough, it was super slow. Like it seemed like there was nobody at the buffet. I never had to wait for any meats, etc. Didn't have chicken, so it was just a weird night. But still, todo está bien. Still got lots of good stuff to eat. I have no complaints. You know, I think just one other thing that I really have realized, and you know, I've realized it before, but you know, just stuck with me day 6 was just talk to people, meet people, say hello to people. There are so many awesome people out there, and great friendly people that you will not meet unless you just say hello. And going, hello, my name is X, or hello, where are you from? It's a perfect start to a conversation, or hello, how was your day? And whether that just leads to that one short interaction, oh, good, and you, or good, thank you, oh, I'm from blah, 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 oh, great, nice to meet you. Or somebody that you talk to every single day all week. Maybe you talked to them for hours last night. That's what me and another individual ended up doing yesterday. That's it. You know, it was fun. We went dancing actually last night. So yesterday was the first night I did a little dancing. And You know what? I'm thankful. The sun is shining today. It's an absolutely gorgeous, beautiful day. We're definitely going down to the beach right now. Technically, this is day 7 morning, but nonetheless, guys, I'm just thankful for the experience. Thankful that I had the opportunity to come here. And honestly, like I said, for the Cuban night, the Cuban night impressed me at the a la carte. For what it was. It was about as authentic Cuban as you're going to get on this resort, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it was all good. Day 7, my last day, heading out of here. We got to, well, I think it's about 10:30 now. We have to be in the lobby around 5:30-ish, something like that, which is ridiculous. We're going to be at the airport so early, but nonetheless, it's all good. I'm just overwhelmed with thankfulness, guys. It is such a beautiful sunny day. I am so appreciative of just this experience, the people I met, the food I ate. I enjoyed myself thoroughly. Just needed some more tahini. No, but you guys really got to see, like, generally kind of what I eat on a normal day. Like, I eat more at least more fruits here, but like quantity for sure. Meats, more quantity here for sure. Normally I'd have like more potatoes or breads or oatmeal, some more carbohydrates. If you're familiar with gluconeogenesis, you eat protein, your body just turns into carbohydrates anyway when it's eaten in excess. So nonetheless, like my time, I really enjoyed my time here. I've loved the people, I loved the experience I had here myself, and that's it. So we got a couple hours to check out. We do have a late checkout, but right now I'm going to the beach. Because what did we learn this week? We learned when it's sunny, you freaking go. Because it can rain at any time. We learned that, I'm seeing that camera is really, I was really bright setting. So we're going to go. It's gorgeous, it's beautiful. It's going to be a hot day. There's a little bit of a breeze. Maybe I'll actually even go in the water for the first time. The highest I went in the water is my knees. Yeah, we're gonna hang out, get some sunshine. Beautiful country, beautiful people. Thank you, Cuba. Really enjoyed it. And then we're actually gonna do lunch today for the first time because, well, we kind of have to because we're leaving before dinner starts. But yeah, look at that beautiful water in the background. So, at that, let's go to the beach, get some sun.
All right, and lens is fogging up with the temperature change. Woo! Everybody, we're about to have our last meal in Cuba. Look at this. We're gonna have it on this outside balcony. Look at this friggin' beach water view. Crazy, guys. Absolutely stunning. Anyway, this is the sanctuary lunch, which we observed before. Man, that is... Yeah, the temperature of that, man, that's crazy. It's gonna have to, like... the lens is gonna have to warm up. It's so hot and humid out here. But anyway, let's go see what they have and grab some food real quick. That's about it. Gotta eat. And then we'll have a few hours hang out before we gotta leave. So we have a made-to-order fish station. We have some breads. We have some desserts. We have some meats, some pollo, carne de res, a kind of sausage and a hot dog. We have some hot dishes. Wow, that's a whole fried fish. I haven't seen that one. That's cool. Pescado frito. Curious how that would be. Grilled peppers. Some what they call blue fish tenderloin. They even got little mussels or clams. That's interesting. They call them mussels. I call those clams. Hold on, there you go. That looks better. Some oh wow! Look, there's our spicy peppers. And then some vegetables, some pre-made salads. Oh man, they even got smoked salmon. Dope. And then we got our fruta. So, all right, good enough for me. All right, got some smoked salmon. Look, guys, we found peppers. We found mustard. I got myself some greens. We got some fish cooking. Look at this, guys. Everything we've been wanting. Freaking all we know is come here for lunch. Wow, guys, look at that. Look what you learn. All right, everybody, so I do have some fish cooking in there. But I'm gonna try the old smoked salmon, which was delicious the other day. I'm sure it's gonna be great as well. I shouldn't jinx it. Hopefully it's gonna be as good. Let's find out. Oh yeah. Woo! Delicious. And pretty sizable pieces. I'm curious where they get it from. I don't think smoked salmon's a Cuban thing, but and I got some peppers and mustard. I'm gonna use this as salad dressing. This is my, whoops, calorie-free
This methodology of salad dressing. Save those peppers when they get the fish and everything. Delicious. One other thing, that there's like mango kind of chopped sauerkraut up there. Oily, but not bad. And I did try a little bit of the whole fried fish. That's the whole fried fish. No bueno. I love this fish other places. Let's see how it is. It's freaking delicious. Again, it's a little more fatty than some of the other fishes we've had. The skin's still on it. So, and I think I looked it up. I don't know if this is actually the same what they call bacalao in like Puerto Rico, because there it's like a sea cod and this is not a sea cod. I don't know what this is, but the one thing which is consistent is it tastes good. Pepinos, a little bit of salad, some more hot mustard. They actually even have ketchup. The one place they're harboring the ketchup, which I have some ketchup mustard right here with my foil. Usually I've had a bowl for this, but nonetheless, try this out with mucho salsa. Woo! Picante. All right, so they're pretty much closing up. So, because this is more or less going to be the only time we get to eat today, I have a little more peppers, and I have a big plate of fruit here. Which maybe I'm gonna maybe even like with the timing grab some more, take it to go, save for later. And then I have some, well, mustard and just ketchup right here, but we have some fish and chicken on the way. All right, but you got a big plate of fish, a little bit of chicken. Get that protein in, and they'd officially close. So I have a little piece of beef up on the grill, and then with our fruit, our plate of fruit, which I'm gonna save for later today. That's pretty much it. That's all we're eating today. You know what? Put us to the end. Hi everybody, and as we're leaving, look at this. This is the view we had all lunch. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful waters, greenery. Want to wave hello? Want to be hello? Shout out Liz, friend here, good friend. Here having a great chat, having a great lunch. This is the mangoes I'm saving for later. It's been a time, guys. But yeah, this is a great place to have lunch. So I haven't been doing lunch days, but if I was doing lunch, this is where I would be. So there you go. There's one other small perk of Sanctuary. All right, everybody, we are officially on the bus. We are about to be heading back to the airport. We're going to be for 3 hours doing nothing, but we're going to be at the airport. We have roughly an hour and 40 minutes, maybe 2 hours drive the bus, no problem. Anyway, it's great lunch, no complaints. Really enjoyed it. Great food. Honestly, today I have no complaints. Overall, great time. I'll give you some more thoughts here in a bit, but at that, vámonos onto the aeropuerto. Here we go.
The witches in English. We're going to see it as well as some hotels. The first hotel, the newest of them all, is Selectum. Recently opened here this year. It's really great. So friends, here, as you can see, the vegetation here, we will only see some mangroves,
one of the longest in the world.
Small trees. Military service in Cuba is mandatory for men. So when you turn 18, sometimes 17, you will be summoned to the closest military base. You have to go. That is mandatory. If you don't, you will face prison. Okay, so you have to go there. Sometimes if you have health issues, there won't be a strong military service, only in an office or something. But if you don't, you have to go to serve your country. If you study, you will have only 1 year of military service. If you don't study, 2 years. And if you become a doctor, no military service for you. We have a lot of doctors. Yes. That is a clever way. So, here also you can notice the results mostly of the crisis. Okay? Can you spot them to the left? There are two statues, the frog and the goat. So, those are the symbols. And why? Do you remember back in Remedios we had the rooster and the falcon? Well, here we have the frog and the goat. Here there are parrandas de Camajuaní, a copycat to the ones in Remedios. Not as good as the ones in Remedios, but okay, they have it. March 19. So here, friends, take a look. This is like the center of this city. Downtown will be arriving in a few seconds. So can you spot them? Here to the left and to the right you'll see some houses. These houses are really old, but they have been repaired every 5 years, every 10 years. To the left you will see a clock tower. That is the city hall. And also here to the left you can spot a park. A very important thing is here to the left as well. This is the MLC store. There are cars even there. This MLC store is very important. Why is it important? We're going to know that a little bit once we leave Kamahuani behind. You see some small business here all along the road. This business were allowed by the government just after the year 2019-2018 to improve a little bit the economy of small towns. Kamahuani is not what we call small town with over 45,000 people living here, but it is very important to note that. So to the left, the fire station. There they are. And to the right, the police station. Is it closed? No crimes today? Good. So friends, that's Kamahuani. It's a big city, but this is only the main road. If we, for example, go left or right, we'll see a big city. But this is the main road to go to Santa Clara.
And so that is, well, the majority of what a week at an all-inclusive, an executive all-inclusive in Cuba looks like. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I do in my day-to-day, being my regular work schedule. Hope you enjoyed seeing the foods I like to eat, although admittingly, I generally don't eat as much protein and as much fruit. AKA, I don't eat near as much, but being all you can eat, those are my favorite items. My favorite foods are animals and tropical fruits, and we had very much both. So it was amazing. Calories and macros are roughly the same, but definitely usually not as much as those. But that's pretty much it, guys. So hope you enjoyed. I have a crazy flu bug. I feel like my eyes are all puffy and watery and stuff right now, but hope you enjoyed that video. So yeah, week in Cuba. It's a place of mysteriousness and wonder, and I gotta get to bed and sleep. Like I said, I'm a little sick right now. So that one course next time, happy with hunger, happy eating, and hope you enjoyed. Have a lovely day.